Hey Talla, this is Tiësto. Congrats with the 30th anniversary of Techno Club.
Hi Talla, Paul hier. Ich wünsche dir alles Gute. Herzlichen Glückwunsch, 30 Jahre Techno Club.
Hey Talla, this is Brian Carney. Congratulations for 30 years of Techno Club and all the best for the future.
Hey, this is Sean Tiësto, and I just wanted to say congratulations to Talla for 30 years of Techno Club. That is one hell of a run.
The wind, the birds, the love, the air, the breeze, the dew, the spring and me. The wind, the birds, the love, the air, the breeze, the dew, the love and me. The wind, the birds, the love, the air, the breeze, the dew, the spring and me. The wind, the birds, the love, the air, the breeze, the dew, the love and me. The wind, the birds, the love, the air, the breeze, the dew, the spring and me. The wind, the birds, the love, the air, the breeze, the dew, the love and me. The wind, the birds, the love, the air, the breeze, the dew, the spring and me.
My name is Victor Kidson and we're here at Moon 13 in Frankfurt. I was born back in 1984, so I'm 30 years old this year. Techno Club has been going on for 30 years today, pretty much, too, right?
Actually, the exact date I started Techno Club was December 2nd, 1984. And we did a party, the first part, celebration on the 6th of December, because that was the weekend with Taucher and me. Mm-hmm. And I want to do a bigger party, and that's why we do it now here at Moon 13. Because the MBW was too small for a big celebration.
Oh, I see. What was it like back in 1984? Because this music was pretty new at the time, right? The electronic music thing.
You have to go a little bit back further. When I started, I was in the school. I was the first one with the cassette tape recorder and Ghetto Blaster. And the teachers throw me out of the outside, the outside area because it was too loud. And then when I finished school, one of my friends, classmates, he became a dancing teacher. Mm-hmm. And then he invited all of our class, come learn dancing, blah, blah, blah. And we went there, and on a Sunday afternoon, they did like a teenager party, And it was a DJ contest, and I first made third place, 3 months after second, and then first. And then they asked me if I want to DJ. So I got the Sunday afternoon I became DJ, and I played all kinds of music at the time: rock, pop, German new wave, and then at the same time I found out about some electronic records, really strange stuff, but also Kraftwerk, And in '81 I was on the Kraftwerk concert for their album Computer World, and it was like exploding in me, like total flash. This is my music. Forget guitars. This is the thing, and then I started at the same time I started in a record store in the main station Frankfurt, and I did all the dance stuff, and people knew me then step by step that I know about electronic music. Mm-hmm. So I said, okay, I always have to crawl on the ground because it was all A to Z electronic stuff. I said, no, I have to make a special compartment. I said, okay. It's made not by guitars. It's made by synthesizers, made by hand. With synthesizers by humans. It's a new technology, and technology music sounds shit. So I said, okay, Logi away and techno. So I still was doing the party in dancing school, and I played more and more electronic. And but the owner said, oh no, you have to play commercial. Blah, blah. Okay, I need a place where I can play my music, the music I love. And then I found in '84 a place in the center of Frankfurt called No Name, dark cellar basement. And I went to the guy. I said, "Here, you have Sunday normally also kind of teeny dance. Can I have this? I want to do a party." He said, "Okay, make me a concept." And I was sitting at home. I said, "Okay." I made a compartment with techno. I called it techno. It's a club, so I call it Techno Club. That's really easy. I came up with him, and from the first day, we only had mouse propaganda, mouse by mouse. And I came there a bit too late, and the doorkeeper said, "Talla, the club is packed." And I said, "What the fuck?" And there were 380 people,
The first night.
Yeah, the first afternoon. It was in the afternoon, from 3:30 till 9:30. So we actually also invented the first after hour, because the Dorian Gray, where the Techno Club later at the airport, was already existing. People went on Saturday night, went for breakfast, and came to our party.
So they continued to party.
Yeah. But there were also like regular people. Okay, but the mixture was really great. It was more like new wave type. The people were dressed like a little bit more dark, like gothic, you know. Yeah. But also regular people. We never have a dress code, you know, because it's, the dress code is the music. If you love the music, you can come in, you know. That's the whole policy of 30 years of Techno Club.
Could you ever dream of 30 years? I mean, 30 successful
when
years?
I started, I never imagined that I would do 30 years. I also never imagined that techno or electronic music got a worldwide phenomena, you know. It's, a new youth culture, new revolution, you know. But I think we're not me alone, but I will not say I invented techno something or I invented electronic music, but I was kind of one of the birth helpers. You need helpers to make it big, you know.
Yeah, and you also offered it to the people with the Techno Club nights. Yeah. Was it instant success in the beginning, or how was it received if we look at the first years?
It was tough because we were like mostly alone in Germany. There was no other club. We did it every Sunday, and then we changed the venue, another venue in the city, and then back and forth. And around 87, 88, I had a birthday party, and a friend of mine came. Hey, I do the lights at Dorian Gray. This is such a good concept. Let's go to do it together. I have the contacts, and let's go there. So we went to Dorian Gray guys and said, okay, here we have this event called Techno Club. We would like to do it here. And at that time, the genre was called EBM, Electronic Body Music, from Belgium and England. Really hard stuff. Yeah. One of the main members is playing today at the 80th floor, Front 242, really huge band in the late 80s and 90s. Early 90s. So they gave us the Wednesday at the airport. And the first night, I also remember this, we had from Belgium a clinic, like clinic, guys who had totally bandages, you know, like little and really hard and stroboscope light, and we had like 900 or 1,000 people was packed, really cool. But from week after week, it got less people because it was a Wednesday. Yeah. And I said to my partner, Alex, this is shit, you know, Wednesday. Let's look at the Friday, because the Saturday was always packed with the regular people, and the Friday was only some people from the hotels, from the airport, you know. Let's get the Friday. We need to get the Friday. And then in 89, they gave us the Friday, and from then it exploded. Like for 11 years was our second living room, was amazing. We did such huge parties, and there's so many parties to tell, but especially 15 years of Techno Club. We did 2 days birthday. The first day we had all the local heroes like Tom Wax, which are today, Taucher, and Andy Dyks. And the second day I had Sven Weeth playing, Paul van Dyk, and Oliver Lieb. And the total amount of people was 7,000 people that weekend. I mean, the lineup today is much bigger than 15 years, but it's less people, not 7,000 people, because it was a different time. It was 99, big boom, you know, in Germany and abroad, you know. So, yeah.
If we jump forward to 2010, you received the Medal of Honor from the mayor of Frankfurt for putting Frankfurt on the musical map, right, in the world.
Yeah, they see me like an ambassador, traveling a lot, and my aim is always, it's not about the money, you know, I love the music, I love trance, and I love electronic music, and it's about, you know, traveling, meeting people, sharing my passion for the music, you know, and that's what they figured it out, luckily, and said, okay, this guy, someone announced to them, told them, you know, you have to, this guy did so much for Frankfurt, for example, because always when I play there, it's Talla 2XLC, Techno Club Frankfurt, you know. Yeah. And then they came up to me. There came a letter from the mayor. I thought maybe it's a parking ticket, you know. But parking was fine, And then they opened up, and I was reading like, oh my God, this is amazing, great. I'm the first musician who got this Medal of Honor. It's always normally politicians or bank bosses or some writers, you know. And it was one of my
biggest achievements.
I could invite like 100 people. TV was there, press, you know, in the old mayor house. This is the only really old building, Frank, because everything else was bombed in World War II. So this is the old building, and
How do you think traveling and DJing all over the world and traveling as much as you do has evolved you as a person or has opened your eyes?
If you produce too, if you know that a DJ produce too, it's really good to travel because all this new experience you have, even if it's some food or is it some people you meet or other areas, other countries, it's always nice to inhaling that and then do something out of it. But also, it's as I said, I feel me like an ambassador. There's one story really quick in 2011, the Goethe Institute. Goethe, like the famous writer, they're all over the world. They invited me to come to Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, 2 countries in the east, doing 3 shows and doing a workshop, the history of techno and my person, you know. So both countries are dictatorship still, and I was the first electronic DJ who came there. It was really, really awesome. And just to tell you the quick story about big venues and small, in Tashkent, the main city of Uzbekistan, the Goethe Institute rented a big tennis arena for me and gave out 3,000 tickets in 1 hour. Was away. So it was like a Michael Jackson concert. I mean, I played big venues, but this was really special because the kids never had an electronic DJ, and I was on stage. If I make like this, everybody was screaming, you know. I don't have the arms up, just listen. Yeah. And it was really good. Then we drove with the train a couple of hours to the Silk Street, Samarkand, which is one of the oldest cities in the world, like Babylon. And I played in a small arena, like school arena, you know. And it was also full of people, but smaller, but really nice too. And I met the people, I made the workshops. I told about the history of techno, about myself. I showed I had like PowerPoint thing where I showed pictures and everything. And in the end, I had like a DJ booth there built. And the kids came, and then I showed them how to DJ. Yeah, they were like, their eyes were like, wow, they were amazing. So, and then the last part, we drove with the car 13 hours to Tajikistan because they don't like each other. There's no plane connection. So 13 hours, everything desert, everything mountains, blah, blah. And then we came there in Dushanbe. And then we said, we go to the venue where you do the workshop and the party. So I went together, and it was the back room of a restaurant. I said, okay, good. No problem. Then I did the workshop next day, and it was really nice. They were really interested, the kids, and asked many questions. There was a translator with me. And in the evening, I went to the party. I said, how can that be, you know? There were like maybe 90 or 100 people, all kids, and the teachers and everything. And then there was some guy standing in the back like this. I thought there must be DJs. And they were like looking at me. So I started playing 2, 3, 4 records, and then I saw the ice is breaking and they dance more, and then the DJ even started on Talla, Talla. And the emotions got so intense that I jumped in the audience and danced with the kids, you know, all together. Like,
during your set?
Yeah, during my set, during my music. We went up and down and everything. So the smallest place was the most emotional of all 3 happening. Everything was great, but this... And then you see you can do it with 100 people, with 5,000 people, and that's where you can show that it's all about music and about the passion and about the heart, you know? Yeah. And people can see it's not about, even to nowadays they get too much money, some of the DJs, in my opinion. No?
We'll go back into that as well, but what I really want to ask you is, you started this because of the passion, because of the heart, and you have kept the passion and the heart for 30 years. Yeah. How hard has that been, really? In times like this right now?
Yeah, man, it's tougher. You know yourself, Germany, techno, electronic music was started, and they spoiled the people, and it got to commercial, and like TV channel like Viva didn't play electronic anymore. Then some Frankfurt big labels like Sony went to Berlin. Our main radio show was thrown to a smaller channel, so everything collapsed here, and also Germany in the mid of 2000. Became too commercial, and the new kids went into underground in techno. You know, really, like techno was then a genre, and that's really tough for me, you know, because the Dutch guys took over, you know, made it worldwide a success, and it's not really easy. I mean, I know all the guys, I know Tiësto, Armin, everyone, but it's not easy if you are not connected inside a company, if you're like independent like me. Yeah. But you know, I'm a fighter, and I have many friends, and like Manuel Lezo, you know, Fairy Tale, and lots more. We became friends. Darren Porter. So other, you know, it's really nice to be there, and I love it. You know, even it's tough. You know, you can say the vinyl area was the best because as an artist you made money. You know, now you have to live from the fees. Yeah. And the fees, always you have to fight. If you're not Avicii or Deadmau5 or something, you really have to fight for the fees. They get a good fee. And then there's the awful DJ Mag Top 100, which is total shit for me nowadays. You know, nothing to do with how good you are. No. So it's tough, but you know, as I said, I'm a fighter and go through, and still enough people love me, you know, love my music, and especially since I started last year with more producing and playing uplift and do the reworks. So.
I know, growing up, I know a lot of the big DJs right now, like you said, Paul van Dyk, Tiësto, and Armin. They had you to look up to, because you were one of the first big DJs.
Tiësto was playing for me at Techno Club once, and we stayed there for days, and we had really good connection. And he still texted me, "Yeah, I'm in Australia. You have to come, Talla." But then, you know, if they got bigger, then. But he made his greetings for 30 years, so I play later the intro before I DJ, and it's okay, you know.
Yeah. How do you look in general? How do you look at the evolution of DJs right now?
I mean, you can't look in the past and vinyl or this was better. Every decade has its specialties, and you have to adjust. You can't stop it. You can't say, okay, I want to still play vinyl, I want to still do this. You have to adjust. I don't like it that everything is now a sync button, blub, 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 every automatic, and I was already not a big fan of laptop DJing. But as I said, you can't stop it, so you have to adjust with it. Now for years I played with CDs, because CDs was like the hybrid of playing vinyl with the players. And now when I've played new trance, not classics, I play with USB sticks, because I hate burning hundreds of CDs all the time, you know.
How does it feel tonight? You're in the middle of the celebration, just a couple of minutes before you go on for the first time. You played twice tonight. How do you feel right now?
Today was the first time in a long time I was nervous, you know, because about the night, because of the weather, it was snowing yesterday heavily, and the presets were good, but I said, nah, it still can be problematic, but now I'm more relaxed because everything's fine, the place is full, everybody who walks beside me said, Talla, great, thank you, nice party, because I think this is the first time. It's not the first time that trance is here at the former Cocoon, because they did some trance by the end before they got bankrupt to try it out, you know, before they hated trance, and then they made more money. But this is now a night where everybody is here and loving it, you know, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of my team, of Wouter. My wife made a lot of interviews for me, possible, and also all the other guys from Techno Club team. They made a great job, and yeah, I'm just proud.
Yeah, walking around and seeing the faces of people, this is an extremely beautiful celebration. Yeah. What do you have going on in the future? What are your dreams right now?
I have my secret passion, psytrance, since a long time, and since April I started to produce and DJ also Psy and Goa, progressive Psy, and to have a new name called Cyrus 7. And this I like, you know, a little bit, not too much, but once or twice a month, and it's really nice. I've been to Switzerland, I've been in Berlin to play, but mainly I started, last year, I have to go back last year, I was thinking, what do I do? EDM I don't do. If you say it's more Dutch house, not EDM, but the thing with the drops. Progressive, as most of the guys going down, 128, it's nice, I like some of the songs, but it's the energy lies in the BPM, you know, so it's okay, I want to do uplifting. Because melodic is very emotional, very a lot of energy. So I started to do first some productions, the faster production, Rise track with the photogrammetry was really big for me. And then I said, okay, let's do some reworks. Let's take some of the progressive stuff from other guys. Yeah. And Armin was the first one, Armin van Buuren, Euphoria. I said, I heard on Beatport that sounds a little bit awful, but there's an idea in it. Let's work on it. Then I went to the studio and we worked on it, and it was exploding, like really. And I guess from now on I start to do more. Ferry has just
that's going to be released.
Releasing a flash over my festival crash thing, and have some more things I'm doing at the moment. So there will be more next year. I'm also doing a single with Ram. It's already finished. And Simmer Kimona, you know her. It's coming out on Black Hole. And then I do I have done a Psytrance record with Liquid Soul, really nice guy from Germany, a friend of mine, coming out on Paul Oakenfold's Perfecto label. Mm-hmm. So there's lots more coming, and of course the Techno compilations. Yeah. Volume 47 will be on my birthday, released on 30th of March. I do it with Mendo de Jong. Mm-hmm. For years we wanted to do it, we never could make it happen, and now we make it happen.
You have a dream.
Also a collaboration together.
Yeah, you do a track as well.
A collaboration, a song together for that. Yeah.
Cool. Do you have a dream DJ that you want to have on the compilation CD?
Not really. I think I always, when the next volume comes, I think, who can I ask? You know. So, but maybe I will do one Liquid Soul, even if it's Psy. But he's really melodic. So I would like to do. This was one of my favorite guys I want to do with. You know, and I really like him. He's a really cool guy.
Do you have anything right now that you want to say to the fans of Techno Club or to the supporters?
I can only say stay with trance, you know, because really, really important that you support it. All the producers, you know, they're suffering because they make no money with their productions. They sit in the studio, and some of the main guys, they sit really long in the studio, not just for our tracks, you know. And we need your support that you buy the tracks, because now Beatport will be next year also a streaming service like Spotify, and it's totally awful. So please support them and support the clubs, you know, support the parties. Some clubs, some events really suffer because you're not going, or you only go to the big festivals. But please support also the smaller parties, you know, it's really important. Because trance is the best music in the world for me, still. And yeah, we need you guys, we need the fans.